Hello everyone, Macsen here. Welcome to my Wealth of Nations Europa Universalis 4 Let's Play. So during the course of this Let's Play, I'm going to be going into details about the new expansion as well as the 1.6 patch, or actually it's the 1.6.1 patch now. Paradox recently released a hotfix. So for the nation that I'm going to be playing as in this Let's Play, I'm going to be playing as the Hansa. The Hansa, or the Hanseatic League, are basically a collection of cities that dominated trade in the Baltic as well as the North Sea during this time period in history. So I'm going to be trying to do pretty much the same, except for actually turning this collection of cities into an empire and actually trying to dominate trade throughout much of the world. I'm going to be focusing probably on Africa and Asia. In the Wealth of Nations expansion, there's now a new feature that allows you to create trading companies in these parts of the world. So basically along from the Ivory Coast all around all these coastal regions in Asia. I don't think you can do it in the Gulf of Aden, and you also can't do it in Japan, but all the rest you can in Africa and Asia. Well, and you can't do it in North Africa either. So that's definitely an aim of mine at some point. Also, you can now have trading capitals, so I wouldn't mind setting up a trading capital, say somewhere over here, and getting the trade to flow into that trading capital. It basically works in the same way as your capital currently does. So your capital, or previously your capital, will collect trade. Now it's your trading capital which does that. Everyone's trading capital actually starts in the same province as your capital nowadays, though, in the 1.6 patch. Okay, so for the actual settings I'm going to be using, I'm going to be playing on the hardest difficulty settings as follows. This is a new feature now as well. Use dynamic province names. So say for example you're the Ottomans and you conquered Constantinople. That would now, its name would change to Istanbul. And I'm not sure who else is affected by that. I know, well, there's got to be some other nations that the name changes for certain provinces. I guess we might find out about that as we play the game. Or I could just check the event files at some stage. Right, so yeah, let's get started. Now, I'm not going to go into details about literally every new feature straight away that's been added in the 1.6 patch and the expansion. I'll go into details about each new feature as it occurs during the course of this Let's Play, I think. Otherwise it would take me about 3 hours to go through all the features. Okay, so the first things first, I'm going to select my interested nations list. And I'm going to save the game, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so this is the list of nations that I basically want to conquer or ally or a potential threat. Right, so first things first, let's take a look at the new power projection system. Basically, when you select rivals, you now can get power projection. And this, basically, if you get enough power projection, you can get bonuses towards, well, if you have 25 or more, then you can get a leader without upkeep. And if you get 50 or more, it's amazing because you can get extra monarch points, one in each category. And also you get small bonuses towards things like global trade power and morale of your armies and navy. Basically I think it's up to about 10% if you have 100 power projection. So to get that, what you have to do is first of all pick some rivals. So I'm going to do this now. Rival system works in many ways similar to how it used to. You can see there you get the old bonuses that you used to get. But now you have to select rivals from a very small list. Basically these nations are nations that are similar to power to yourself and are contesting the same territory in the main. So you can see most of them are weaker than my own nation probably, except for Denmark, who are actually stronger. So the first rival I'm actually going to pick is Saxe-Lauenburg. Basically I want to connect all of my territories here. They're pretty spread out. So I'll select them first. Now, do I have a mission to do with them? No, I don't. So I'm going to select Bremen next by here. Do I have a mission for them? Maybe it hasn't updated that yet, actually. I think that's all I'm going to select for the time being. Now, I'm sure some people will argue that you should always select all three straight away, because if you don't, then you get a minus to not having enough rivals. But if you do that, you won't have any flexibility. For example, if I picked one of these, I may want to change my mind at some point, and you can't actually do that because it takes a long time before you can change a rival. There's a variety of ways you can actually lose a rival though, like conquering a rival or growing so strong that they can no longer be counted as a rival. So yeah, you can make an argument that you should pick three all at once, but I'm not going to yet for flexibility reasons. I just noticed as well how good my mark is. That's a really great start. It's a 262, and of course we're Merchant Republic, so might want to keep him in charge for a while. Elections every 4 years. Merchant bonus, and what else we get? Global trade power and steering. So I wouldn't mind selecting some advisors. So who have we got? Looks like I've been quite lucky. We've got a statesman who's pretty good. I wouldn't mind the spy offense guy. That's probably the guy I would want at the most at the time being, but I'll take him. And what about this guy? I might hire him in a bit. And I've got some level ones there as well. That's pretty good actually. So rivals selected, good. For trade, I'm going to change one of my traders. There's been some new additions on this screen. You can now see estuaries and important centers of trade in various provinces. It actually shows you all different types of modifiers here. So say for example your province was looted, it would show up here with a symbol as well. I think it's all various types of these symbols show up here as well, or similar to these symbols. Right, so for trade, I'm going to swap the one from Wien over to the Baltic. I think that's a better trading area. There's some extra details here. You can see how much power you have in a node as well. And this is a new inland trade, which is a new feature as well. Basically, some nations have inland bonuses. I think we did then as well, didn't we? Maybe. Was I? Oh, inland trading. Yeah, you do actually. Merchant Republics have that. So yeah, let's put this trader in Wien, Baltic then. You no longer have to recall him before you do this as well. You can just send him straight there, which is great. So we have a decent navy to start out. 20 ships, so I'm going to put those on protect trade in the Lubeck node where my capital is. We have 8 units. Our force limits are 8, 11, 20, 25. So I'm going to make a few units here. So a couple of infantry and a cav. And I'm going to lower my maintenance. Right, so I've got a couple of diplomats. What shall I use them for? We are actually allied to Bremen, but because I've rivaled them, they should drop out. I want to rival, or ally I should say, to Brandenburg. Sometimes you can ally to Pomerania, but it doesn't seem I'm able to with this start. I did start recording a Let's Play with the 1.6 version, but I decided to scrap that and use 1.61 from the start. Was doing quite well actually with that 1.6 version, but yeah, this is 1.61 now. So I've got another spare diplomats. So what am I going to use them for? I haven't got missions yet. I might wait and to see if that updates. I've forgotten to add my macro for my mouse to increase the speed, so I'm just going to do that, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so mouse button should be working now. Right, so I've got 3 diplomat. I'm going to wait a day, see if my missions change. Right, so various alliances at the start of the game as normal. No. That's surprising. Normally you get a mission to make a claim on one of your rivals, but it doesn't seem to be this in this case. So I'm going to make a claim here. Cover action, fabricate claim, because they're my rival. Less chance of being caught. The aggressive expansion amount has now changed a bit. It's not as much as it used to be. It used to be 10. The effects are pretty bad as normal though. Now you can see it shows you literally everyone who it affects these days as well, which I'm glad they do. Although that list is pretty huge. Right, so 3 days time we'll get the diplomat back. Can I alter these still? No. Bit of a shame that. I'm going to... What shall I do? I'm going to make a claim on Bremen as well, I think. Or no, I'll actually try and improve relations with Austria. I need to get a good alliance. Oh, wow. Oh, I've got a statesman, haven't I? So that's increased our relations. So I can get an alliance with Austria straight away. That's handy. And, right, 14 days time. Comes back. I've forgotten I'm over my relations slots as well, so I actually want to get rid of I'm currently allied to Riga, so I'm going to get rid of that. Right. Okay, so diplomat's back. Let's get rid of this alliance. Dissolve alliance, send. And so what have we got left? We got 4 left we should have then. Right, so put timer up. Scotland, right, 10 alliances. Right, is there any decent missions yet? Nope. Okay, diplomat's back. A travelling minstrel. Oh, really lucky. Gain 1 stability. That's a good start. So with this diplomat, do I want to get another alliance? I think I do actually. I want to try and get an alliance with Poland. This statesman start could work out really nicely actually. Right, so 27th of January I can offer an alliance. Oh, I lost a... Oh, I had a cardinal to start, did I? It's unusual. I'm not going to invest in here probably until I reach near to my cap. Oh, I've got a cardinal. Wow, really lucky start. Okay. Just keep an eye on Poland. Okay, Denmark sent a warning to Bremen. Right, so I can actually ally them, so I'll get him back. They sent an agent against us. Do that. I'm gonna check something here. Does the AI get aggressive expansion for claims? Looks like it does actually. Good. Right. Right, Poland and Austrian alliance. Really good start. I'm 2 over on this. Do I want to get rid of anyone? I think I'll get rid of Magdeburg. Right. Problem is, when you cause aggressive expansion, it affects the HRE. Well, if you do it in the HRE, it affects it a lot more. I think it's like 50% more. So I'd probably quite like to have a few alliances within the HRE during the course of this game, but I'm gonna get rid of that for now. I've got too many relations. Right. Diplomat spare, so do I have a mission yet? No, I'm actually going to make a claim on Bremen then. Who are they allied to? Mecklenburg and Munster are allied to East Frisia. Covert action, fabricate claim. Right. I'll probably start to improve relations with Poland and Austria, just to make sure I don't lose alliances in a bit. Okay, so power projection is coming up. You can actually get extra power projection by embargoing your rivals, so I should do that as well. There'll probably be only a couple of extra points though, as a fixed amount, depending on how powerful your opponent is, I think, or how much trade they do. Right, we've actually finished that claim already and didn't get caught, the most, well, very important thing. So let's embargo these guys. Get some more power projection. You can get power projection by declaring war on your rivals, taking their territory, embargoing them, and maybe other ways you can get it as well. We'll have to see during the course of the Let's Play. So Diplomat's back. Saxe Lamberg. Oh right, rival. But here I shall embargo if I can find the right thing. Right, so it's gone up. Yeah, it's one each for those. Right, so Diplomat's back. Now I could declare war on them straight away. Allied to East Frisia. What are they allied to? Mecklenburg and Munster. Let's take a look here. 16th. Right. Raise my maintenance. Looks like it's going to be a quick war here. Denmark announced Novgorod as a rival. Right, so declare war. Who will join? Brandenburg will, Lüneburg, Oldenburg. I think I'm gonna do this straight away. Okay, so take Lüneburg. I'll take that as a mission. Excellent. And does anyone have a claim on this who will join in the war? No. Yeah, let's do this then. So actually, my maintenance isn't quite up yet. I'll wait until the end of the month and then that should be alright. Yeah, I'll declare war. Right, so East Frisia's involved as well. The thing is, if I took East Frisia, it would be full price on aggressive expansion, so I don't think I will, although I'm tempted to. Yeah, I'll just declare war on them. Right. Diplomat have arrived back. Right, so I'm going to be causing aggressive expansion here, so I should probably improve relations with someone nearby just to lower it. I'll do it with Mecklenburg. Who are they allied to? Got strong alliances there actually. I'm not going to move in straight away. I'll wait until my maintenance comes up a bit. And they want them. Looks like my fleet engaged them a bit. Oh, they've moved off actually. Let's move on to there. I'm tempted to hire a couple of mercenaries in this war. I could. Is there a easy way for me to get over there? Not really. I'm just going to concentrate on here. Who is in our alliance? Right, Austria isn't involved, so they can't move through HRE territory anyway. They might be able to get to Bremen though. Oh, Oldenburg's on my side. I've forgotten about that. Okay, looks like they retreated to Stad. Can I take a couple of units out here? I'll let them recover a bit. Okay. Looks like East Frisia are involved in another war now. They're probably not going to last very long. Okay. Right, so I'll take a couple out here. Yeah, I can't go there even. Right, can I get access from Bremen? I could actually. I think I'll get that guy back. I'll ask for military access here. And my army can. I haven't got a general, have I? I think I forgot about it. So who do I want? I probably want to keep this guy. Oh, he's 60. He's quite old though. Oh, I'll make him a general then. probably re-elect. I'll elect someone else because he's a bit old. So select army. Oh, I'm in someone else's territory, so I can't put my general there. Let's put general there. Okay. What's this? I thought they were allied to each other anyway. So we've won that. There. I think I'll cancel access now. What day is that? 4th? Okay. Did that lower our relations? Oh, I think it lowered relations because they don't want us as an ally anymore. Okay, right, so diplomat has arrived back. I think I'll improve relations with Bremen. Oh, I am already, aren't I? I'll improve relations with Mecklenburg. Try and stop them from joining the coalition after I take this territory. Improve relations there. And should I hire some mercenaries to do the sieging? Save on my manpower. No, I'm probably alright. So who are these at East Frisia at war with? They're at war with Munster. I think they're going to get annexed and there's probably nothing to do about it. Right, excellent. Claim fabricated and didn't get caught. Who are they? Mecklenburg and Munster. Ooh, an opportunity could come here. If Munster took that, I could make a claim on them, and I could declare war on them. Who are they allied to? Mecklenburg and... They're allied to Bremen and Utrecht. Okay. Yeah, I might want to do something over here with them in a minute. Right, for the time being though, I think I've improved relations. Oh, that was a claim. I wasn't actually improving relations. Right, so I'll improve relations here. Right. So I'm assuming Munster will take that. I'll make a claim on Munster, and then the next war will probably be me attacking Munster, Bremen joining in, and then hopefully I'll take East Frisia and Munster in the next war. That's kind of what I'm planning at the moment. Okay, so Hungary and Milan. Milan will now be ruled by King of Hungary. Interesting. Oh, there's war of succession between Austria and Hungary. Now that could be pretty bad for me. Who are Poland allied to? Luckily not Hungary. They may get me involved in that, which I really don't want though. Let's hum down for a bit, see if I get called in. Doesn't look like I'm going to, luckily. Right, did Brandenburg take that, or was it Munster? Brandenburg took it, so that plan of mine is probably not going to happen. Right. Siege of Lamberg's over. Right, so I think I can make peace here now, so yeah, let's get a diplomat back. Okay, hang on a sec. Looks like Brandenburg make peace, so Munster have taken over that war. Now, I might want to actually continue this war for a bit, because if I end it now, Bremen would get a ton of aggressive expansion, and that might put them in a coalition, which I don't really want to do. So yeah, I think I might continue this war for a bit. I'm going to improve relations with... Who should I improve relations with? Austria for a bit. Okay. They can go over there. So revolt risk here, 1%, that's fine. Right, so got to be extremely careful with your aggressive expansion, so any way you can keep it down and manage your coalitions, the better. Right, so Sex. I don't even know what's going on there. Someone else doing a peace deal, was it? Right. I could see me adding Munster as a rival in a minute, or after this war's finished. That's how things look like they're going to go. Trading crisis. I don't want to lose the diplomatic powers, so I'll lose that. Is my maintenance still on? Yes, it is. I could take that off actually. Right. Berkeley allied to Friesland. I'm not sure. I've waited until about 2030 on Bremen to make, and then I'll make peace for relations. Poland could get me involved in a war here. Looks like it was an offensive war, so probably won't. Okay, 14. One more month and then I'll make peace. Right. Okay, right, so I recall a diplomat from Austria. Okay, and let's make peace. So full annexation. Basically, I think the base price is now 10, though it doesn't tell you there actually anymore. Because we have a claim, that's a quarter off. And you now also get a bonus off the aggressive expansion based on your prestige, I think. So I've got a couple more points off that, so that's 20 odd. And yeah, so this is the deal I'm going to do. So you can see every nation it causes aggressive expansion with, let's call it a long list. But the nearby ones, including Bremen, are going to be the most. Bremen, I probably won't join a coalition actually. They tend to join coalitions when you get over 30. So we should be alright with it actually. Right, so send a man. Diplomats back. Okay, so I've got a bit of war exhaustion to burn off. I've got a new rival I need to choose. I can't pick Munster yet. Hopefully I can in a minute though. I think that's about it for this video though. I think I'm going to call it an end here. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please give it a like. You'd really be helping me out. I'm really grateful to those of you who do that on my videos. Also, if you're new to the channel, you may want to subscribe. There are other Europa Universalis 4 Let's Plays on it, as well as other games like Civilization 5, Brave New World, and there'll be other games coming in the future. I'm hoping to do Civilization Beyond Earth Let's Plays when that game comes out, and also maybe Galactic Civilizations 3 when the beta's out for that game. Apart from that, if you'd like to make a comment or ask a question, please do. I respond to pretty much all comments left on my channel. And I think that covers just about everything, so I hope you'll watch the next video in this Let's Play, and if you do, I'll see you then.